Want to turn your summer garden into a dreamy, romantic paradise? Cottage gardens are all about soft colors, overflowing blooms, and that effortless wild charm. And summer is the season they truly come alive. But to capture the look, you need the right flowers that not only bloom in the heat, but bring that vintage English garden feel. In today's video, we'll show you 10 must-have summer flowers that deliver instant cottage garden vibes. Plants that are beautiful, abundant, and perfect for creating that relaxed, flower-filled style. Let's dive right in. Let's kick off with a towering icon of cottage gardens, the hollyhock. Its tall spires and old-fashioned charm are like a living postcard from the English countryside. The blooms come in shades of pink, white, red, and even near black. Hollyhocks love full sun and rich, well-drained soil. They're biennials or short-lived perennials, but once they settle in, they self-seed and return year after year. They add instant height and drama to the back of borders or along fences and sheds. Despite their size, their open, floppy flowers still feel soft and romantic. Try planting them in clusters for maximum impact, and mix with lower-growing favorites like lavender or catmint for that layered cottage look. Next up is a classic that never goes out of style, the cheerful Shasta daisy. Its clean white petals and sunny yellow centers offer brightness and simplicity, a perfect contrast to more frilly flowers. It thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, and once established, it's a tough perennial that handles summer heat like a pro. It also makes a fantastic cut flower for indoor arrangements. Shasta daisies add structure and repetition, keeping a cottage garden from looking too chaotic. Their uniform shape helps anchor looser, more informal plants. Use them mid-border and combined with airy flowers like cosmos or taller stems like foxgloves. They're especially lovely when planted in a drift. Now for something a little bolder and wilder, say hello to bee balm. With its shaggy, crown-like blooms and vibrant red, pink, or purple, this plant brings energy, movement, and a whole lot of pollinator action. Bee balm prefers full sun to part shade and moist, well-drained soil. Keep the air circulation good to avoid mildew, and it will reward you with a show all summer. It's beloved not only for its color, but for attracting bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds. Plus, it's a native plant that fits right into informal, naturalistic designs. Plant it in groups where it can sprawl and mingle with daisies or phlox. It looks especially charming near a white picket fence or along a garden path. Looking for fragrance and elegance? Sweet peas are the perfect touch. These delicate climbers bring soft, ruffled blooms in pastels or jewel tones, and their scent is simply unforgettable. They grow best in full sun with cool roots and need support like a trellis, fence, or archway. They prefer rich, well-drained soil and steady moisture to keep blooming. Regular picking will keep them going through summer, and they're one of the best flowers for scented bouquets or romantic arches. Pair them with roses, lavender, or clematis for a romantic entryway. Just don't forget to start them early. They prefer the cooler side of summer. Now, let's ground things a bit with a soft-spoken but reliable filler, catmint. This low-growing lavender blue bloomer adds flow, texture, and calm to your garden beds. It thrives in full sun and dry core soil, making it an excellent performer in hot summer borders. It's drought-tolerant, long-blooming, and deer-resistant too. The soft foliage and haze of flowers make it a gentle buffer between taller plants or more dramatic blooms, and pollinators love it. Plant catmint along the front of beds, under roses, or to line pathways. It's one of those plants that quietly ties the whole scene together. If you love a garden that feels light and whimsical, you'll want to include cosmos. These delicate annuals seem to float on air with their fine foliage and daisy-like blooms. Cosmos thrive in full sun and don't need much fuss. In fact, poor soil makes them bloom better. Just sow the seeds, give them light water, and let them take off. They bloom all summer and into fall if you keep deadheading. Their colors, pink, white, and burgundy, add movement and charm without overwhelming. Scatter them through beds to fill in gaps, or grow them near vegetables for a cheerful touch. They're perfect for creating a garden that feels spontaneous and full of life. Now for something soft, feathery, and a little wild. Yarrow. With its fern-like foliage and flat-topped flower clusters, it brings both structure and softness to a cottage garden and full summer mode. Yarrow is heat and drought tolerant, making it perfect for those dry, sunny borders. It comes in a range of sunset shades, like golden yellow, coral, and dusty pink. And once it's happy, it naturalizes beautifully. Its flowers are long-lasting, great for cutting or drying, and bees absolutely love them. It also blends easily into almost any planting scheme, subtle but never boring. Use yarrow mid-border, letting it peek between spiky plants like salvia or soft drifters like cosmos. It's the kind of plant that holds a garden together without stealing the show. No cottage garden would be complete without the scent and elegance of lavender. Its silvery foliage and rich purple blooms are instantly calming and just as functional as they are beautiful. Lavender thrives in full sun and needs well-drained soil. The sandier, the better. Once established, it's drought-tolerant and nearly indestructible in hot and dry climates. Beyond its fragrance and looks, lavender attracts bees while repelling pests. It's also excellent for dried arrangements, homemade sachets, or just brushing past on a summer walk. Plant it along paths, in herb beds, or as low edging in the front of borders. Its clean lines and soft color are the perfect contrast to fluffier cottage blooms. Let's bring in the queen of cottage charm, the rose. Specifically, fragrant English shrub roses, or old-fashioned varieties with full, ruffled petals and a heavenly scent. These types bloom generously in summer and repeat through the season. They love full sun and benefit from rich, well-drained soil and good air circulation. Unlike stiff hybrid teas, cottage-style roses blend beautifully with loose plantings and natural textures. They're romantic, timeless, and full of storybook appeal. Place them near an arbor, mix them into a layered border, or let them climb over a fence. And don't be afraid to tuck in soft companions like catmint, foxglove, or lady mantle at their base. And finally, for a big summer finale, you can't skip phlox. This perennial delivers large, fragrant flower clusters in pinks, purples, and whites that bloom right through the hottest months. Phlox loves full sun and rich soil with consistent moisture. It does best with space and airflow, but newer disease-resistant cultivars make it easier than ever to grow. Its scent is sweet and nostalgic, one of those fragrances that instantly makes a garden feel like home. Plus, it's a magnet for butterflies and hummingbirds. Use phlox in groups near the middle of a border, or let it rise behind low-growing companions like coreopsis or lamb's ear. It's big, generous, and brings that overflowing cottage energy you're after. And there you have it, 10 must-have summer flowers to create that dreamy cottage garden vibe. From towering hollyhocks to fragrant roses and dancing cosmos, these plants bring color, scent, and softness that turns any space into a summer paradise. Which of these is your favorite? Or do you have your own go-to cottage plants? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear how your garden grows. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Plant Do Home and Garden for more beautiful, practical gardening ideas all year round. See you in the next one.